Alright, let's talk about attraction, but not the obvious kind. We're not diving into perfect skin, a designer wardrobe, or that classic hourglass figure. Nope. Today, we're talking about the weird, unexpected, and even quirky traits that make women absolutely magnetic to men. That's right. Things you might not even realize are turning heads, melting hearts, and leaving a lasting impression without you saying a word. So buckle up, because number 4, most women don't even know it's one of their strongest powers. And number 7, that's a game changer. Let's get into it. 1. Awkwardness that's actually endearing. You know that moment when you trip over your words, or laugh nervously at a joke, and instantly feel like crawling into a hole. Here's the twist. Men actually find that weird little awkwardness incredibly attractive. Why? Because it's human, it's real, and it breaks down the wall of perfection that so many people try to put up. When a woman embraces her quirks, like getting tongue-tied, blushing unexpectedly, or doing that little sorry not sorry giggle, it sends a subconscious signal that she's genuine. And that's powerful. Think about Zooey Deschanel or Emma Stone in their early roles. That awkward but charming energy isn't staged. It resonates because it feels real. Men love when a woman can be slightly offbeat and still own it. So if you drop your phone, snort when you laugh, or get flustered ordering coffee, don't panic. That oops moment? It might just be your secret sauce. 2. Passion for odd or niche hobbies. Passion is attractive, but weird passion, even more so. There's something incredibly alluring about a woman who's obsessed with something totally unexpected. Maybe it's astronomy. Maybe it's collecting antique teacups. Maybe she spends weekends bird watching or perfecting her Dungeons and Dragons character. You might think it's too nerdy or unusual to be sexy. But when you light up talking about something you love, even if it's weird, it becomes magnetic. Your eyes shine, your energy shifts, and you pull people into your world. Men are drawn to women who are unapologetically passionate about their interests, even if they don't share the same hobby. Why? Because it shows depth, it shows independence, and it breaks the mold of generic attraction. So don't hide your anime obsession, your random love for fungi, or your baking blog dedicated entirely to cinnamon rolls. Lean in. Weird passion is unforgettable. 3. A slightly unpredictable personality. Let's talk mystery. Not the game-playing kind, but the kind that keeps a man thinking about you long after the conversation ends. Women who are slightly unpredictable, in a fun, spirited way, are captivating. Maybe one day you're spontaneous and bubbly, the next you're reflective and calm. That emotional variety, it keeps things fresh. Men are intrigued by women who challenge the norm. Not erratic behavior, but subtle shifts that make you unboxable. It shows you're multidimensional. You're not trying to be anyone but yourself, and sometimes that means being a little hard to read. This unpredictability builds curiosity, and curiosity builds attraction. When he doesn't know exactly what you'll say or how you'll respond, he's invested. He's paying attention. So don't suppress your moods or your energy to seem consistent. Be you, even when that you is a little unpredictable. 4. Unique voice or speech pattern. This one's surprising, but incredibly powerful. A woman's voice, the tone, rhythm, or even a quirky accent can be a huge part of her appeal. Ever heard someone talk and instantly felt drawn to them, even if you couldn't explain why? That's the power of vocal uniqueness. A slightly raspy voice, a husky laugh, an unusual cadence, or even a stutter, it all creates a voice print that's unforgettable. Men aren't always attracted to polished, perfect voices. In fact, those small vocal quirks, the ones you might be insecure about, are often what make you stand out. Think Scarlett Johansson's deep tone, or the bubbly, high-pitched charm of Ariana Grande. Very different, but equally memorable. Bottom line, your voice doesn't need to be flawless, it just needs to be yours. So speak up, even if you think your voice sounds weird. That weirdness is often what makes men lean in closer. 5. The way you move, especially if it's unintentional. This one goes way under the radar, but it's real. The way you move, even the smallest gestures, can be ridiculously attractive. It could be the way you tuck your hair behind your ear, how you bite your lip when you're thinking, or the way you sway a little when you're listening to music. These unconscious movements often catch men off guard in the best way. It's not about being seductive. In fact, the sexiest movements are often the ones you don't even realize you're making. They're subtle, natural, completely unfiltered. Men notice these things. They remember the way you tilted your head when you laughed, or how your hands moved when you explained something passionately. It's the physical expression of your personality, and it's mesmerizing. So don't overthink how you walk, sit, or gesture. Let your body language reflect you. Because that unintentional grace, that's what gets stuck in his head. 6. Sincere goofiness and playfulness. There's something irresistible about a woman who isn't afraid to be a little goofy. We're talking about someone who makes silly faces, dances in the kitchen to 2000s pop, or cracks a ridiculous joke just to lighten the mood. That kind of lighthearted energy, it's pure magic. Why? Because it shows confidence without ego. It proves you're comfortable in your own skin. You're not trying to be perfect, you're just being real. Men love it because it breaks tension, it invites connection, and it instantly makes you more approachable. Think about it. When a woman lets her guard down and embraces her inner goofball, it gives the guy permission to do the same. It's a rare, beautiful kind of intimacy. So don't stifle your silly side. Embrace it. The way you sing off-key in the car, the way you laugh snort, the random accents you try when you're bored. Those are the moments men fall for. 7. The unexpected confidence in something random. Let's wrap with a trait that's weird but wildly attractive. Confidence in something totally random. Maybe you're insanely good at fixing things, or navigating without GPS, or remembering obscure trivia from 90s sitcoms. Whatever it is, it's unexpected, it's niche, and it's magnetic. Why? Because confidence is sexy, but when it's tied to something unusual, it catches people off guard in the best way. It's one thing to be confident in your looks, but to be confident in your baking skills, your random talent for beatboxing, your ability to do math in your head or win at poker, that's next level. It tells a guy you have layers, that there's more to you than meets the eye. And that's the kind of woman men stay curious about. So there you have it. 7 weird, unexpected, offbeat traits that men secretly find incredibly attractive. Now I want to hear from you. What's your weirdest trait that people actually find charming? Drop it in the comments. I promise we'll celebrate it. And if you love this video, go ahead and give it a like, share it with someone who needs this confidence boost, and make sure you subscribe for more content on love, attraction, and being unapologetically you. Until next time, keep being weird, wonderful, and 100% real.